Welcome to my tutorial. In this tutorial, I will teach how to link HTML and CSS and JavaScript together and write codes in JavaScript so that the writing will display in the HTML. So in doing this, so if we look at the final version of the project, our final version of the project will be like this. So there is a text, header text, and there is a paragraph, and below it there we have a button. Whenever we click the button, we can see there are some text are popping up, and these texts are coming from the JavaScript, and the background of this program comes from the CSS. So this is the final version of our project. So let's run our project. Firstly, we must have to uh, install the live server. If we go to the live server, we can see it's now blank page. So firstly, we have to create the HTML dot HTML file, that is index.html, and CSS file, that is style.css, and app.js, that is for JavaScript file, and open keep all this file in a folder. Okay, let's minimize the left side. Now write the code. Firstly, we have to generate the boilerplate code in the HTML, clicking Shift and give the auto suggestion. We have to change the title. Say the title will be first program. It will be first program in DOM because we are using the DOM. And below the header text, header tag, we have to link the CSS, and CSS is style.css file. We are linking the style.css file with this HTML, and in the end of the body tag, we have to add the script src and write the name of the JavaScript file, that is app.js. Now save it and run it, and we can actually refresh it. We can see that the name is changed. We can see the name is changed. Already we can see the name of the file is changed. Now firstly, for doing the project, we have to write the head tag. Our head tag will be our head is first task. Okay, and below the head tag, I will assign a paragraph tag and write some text. This is some text from paragraph, and make the text little bit bigger. Say I want to make this text little bit bigger. Okay, now we have heading and text. Now let's refresh it. If we go to the live server, we can see our heading and the text, paragraph text. Now put some break so that give some space, and after the break, assign a button and give ID of the button. Say ID of the button is button, so that we can use JavaScript to take the button. We are assigning a button here, and inside the button, write something, say read more. Generate a text, read more. So if we save it, we can see that the button is appeared in the right side. And again, provide a break so that we can have a space below, and provide a span tag. In the span tag, we provide a ID. Say that ID name is author. We can show the additional content over here, which will be generated from the JavaScript. So that's it. That's it. That's it about the HTML. Now we should use the CSS part. For CSS part, we have to take the body because everything inside the body tag. So body tag, we can change the color. Say the color is, say, background color. Background color is, we can assign a nice background color, say aquamarine. So if we save it, we can see that the entire color of entire background is color to the aquamarine. So our style.css is connected to the HTML, index.html. Now work with the app.js. So to work with the app.js, firstly take constant and take the author element, and we have to use the document.get element by ID. The ID in the HTML is author. The ID of the HTML over here is author. We can see that the HTML, the ID of is author in the span where we print our additional text, and we have to create another parameter variable, that is btn eli, to take the button, bring the button from HTML. It will be a document.get element by ID, and the ID is button. So we bring both author span and the button span. Now we have to write a function. Say the name of the function is write. Say the function is write. The name of the function, we can change the name of the function. We can change the function is write fun. Name of the function is write fun. So within that, firstly, we have to assign the author eli, and inside the author eli, we have to write the inner text. We have to assign the inner text, and inner text will be some text. Say this is a text from JavaScript. We can copy this multiple times. Just copy the inside paragraph multiple times and write below also. Okay. This will be the text which we want to generate through the button. So to address this, to connect with the button, call the btn eli, and we have to add a add recent evener. Add recent evener. So in the add recent evener, whenever we click something, it will call the function write fun. It will call the function write fun. So we are connecting the button with the text. So save it. Let's check it. Refresh. Whenever we provide the write fun, it will call. It will call. So we can check actually. We can check. So here will be the little correction. Just it typo. We have to write the equal to sign over here and save it. Let's run it. If we run it, and this program, we can see the background is coming from the CSS, and there is text which is coming from the HTML. Whenever we click the read more button, the add event listener will add text from the JavaScript. So that's it. All it about the program. So see you in the next program, and keep going with me.